I'm sorry, you know. I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry that I'm a curse. What's going to happen to me? Rik'an?
You betrayed Hedda. Your fate is her decision. You brought it on yourself. You helped the enemy destroy everything I built for Hedda. You humiliated me. It was stupid, Sahar. I don't understand why you did it. Why did you do it?
To save you? Rik'an, please, whatever happens to me, do not go back to Hedda. She's going to get you killed. I know that I messed up, like I always do. But please believe me when I say that I learned my lesson. If I survive, I won't leave you behind again. Even after everything we've lost, we've always had each other. I'm sorry that I took you for granted.
We need you in the briefing room. It's urgent.
Got it. Be right there. Tal, this isn't a good time. Something very important has come up.
So, same as every other day. I promise I wouldn't be calling if this wasn't something you needed to hear.
I'm on escort duty. A lot of the big shots are here. Master Saldarin, Admiral Rava, the Supreme Chancellor. We just landed on Odessan.
What? No one's told me about this.
Exactly. They're trying to catch you off guard, trip you up, so you can't come up with a way to explain yourself this time.
We've lost ground against the Empire. The hidden chain is still a pain in everyone's neck. Riots, supply chain disruptions, organized crime on the rise, lot of headaches for the Republic.
But there's one problem they think they can get away with pinning on you. The fact that Malgus is still on the loose. This stays between you and me, all right? I think Admiral Rava is in the Chancellor's ear about you. He's always overstepped his bounds, but it's gotten a lot worse lately. For some reason, he has this wild idea that you don't really care about helping the Republic. The man is paranoid. Sure, you've butted heads with Republic leadership a few times, I get it. But Rava won't hesitate to use that against you.
And don't even get me started on how he treats the Jedi as his own personal enforcers. He's gotta be the one behind this whole ambush. I can feel it, and I don't like it.
Can you stall the others?
Yeah, I'll try.
Looks like we've got company. Supreme Chancellor Rands and a few other Republic leaders are here for a surprise inspection.
This is the first time hearing of such a visit. I'll be brief. As expected, we received another communication from Jadus. A direct transmission to Odessan. Encrypted, of course, but T7 has graciously solved that problem for us. The message contains only one thing, a set of coordinates. Clearly an invitation, if the contents of his previous attempt at contact are any indication. I don't like this. We don't know where these coordinates lead. It could be to Jadus, it could be to anything. What if we take this to the Supreme Chancellor, since she's decided to grace us with her presence? With their support, we can find Jadus quickly and eliminate any chance of him expanding his reach.
We won't get another opportunity like this. It's a risk, but we should find Jadus and deal with him on my terms.
And what do you intend to do, should you meet with him?
You heard what he said before. He could be a useful ally in all of this chaos. More useful than Republic leadership has been.
A bold move by the Supreme Chancellor, arriving unannounced like this.
According to Tao, they've got a few things to say that just can't wait.
I can't say I'm surprised.
This is not what I was expecting.
Sorry to drop in like this. I know it's not our usual protocol.
After all I've done, I don't deserve to be ambushed like this.
It's not an ambush. We're not here to attack you.
The Republic has enemies around every corner. We need everyone to make that their priority.
What we don't need is Darth Malgus on the loose again. After everything we did to lock him up, you knew Shae Vizsla was missing. We assumed you had the situation under control.
Shae's actions are her own. We had no prior knowledge of what she'd been planning.
Regardless, some responsibility needs to be taken. Hedda Cole shows no sign of stopping her raids in Republic sectors. An unaccountable Mandalore is just making things worse.
And the Republic lost too many people on Ilum for you to find no evidence regarding Malgus's endgame.
We need answers, and we need them now, before all of this foolishness takes any more of our resources away from the real threat, the Empire.
I'm tired of all the suspicion, all the questioning of my actions. If you don't like the way I do things, then we can end our partnership.
It's not the way you do things that I have a problem with. It's that you can't keep a tight enough leash on your people. We expect better from our allies.
Every day we lose more and more control of the Malgus situation. We can't afford to sit around and wait for you to produce results.
Do you really want to do this here? Do you want to make an enemy out of the Alliance? Out of me?
Might I suggest a more suitable location for this discussion? I've done some digging. The things Malgus could do if he got his hands on Darth Nul's holocron. Frankly, it was never a good idea to keep it on a Desson in the first place.
I'm afraid we must insist on taking the holocron. Please, if you would.
You're not taking the holocron. Now get out.
What's the meaning of this?
What are you doing? Don't!
Not now, Arn.
What have you done to it?
Nothing. It's never done something like that before.
What a coincidence that it happens while you were the only one with access to it.
What are you trying to say?
Exactly what it sounds like. Your Mandalorian ally breaks Malgus out of his cell, while you protect the thing he's after? What's inside this thing that you don't want us to see?
Chancellor, when General Daeroon hears about this...
He didn't even care enough to be here.
Enough! We don't have time to stand around and argue. This is a serious problem. I have no choice but to act accordingly. Consider yourself grounded. You are officially confined to Odesson, either until Malgus is back in custody, or until we've cleared you of tampering with this... pain in all our backsides.
This is absurd. You cannot make such a demand.
I think you'll find that we can. This holocron poses a danger to the Republic as long as it's in your hands. And we're not leaving that thing here with you.
You're making a very unfortunate mistake.
Don't do anything foolish.
A security detachment will be in place for the duration of the lockdown. Don't try anything stupid.
Don't tell me you're just gonna let them have the last word.
I knew they were gonna do something like this. I could feel it. Rava's not gonna stop until he has everyone at the end of a leash.
If anyone thinks they can imprison me in my own base, they've got another think coming.
Damn right they do. They're all so worried about Malgus, but they just grounded our best shot at finding him.
I don't disagree, but before we make things worse, we should think carefully about what we want to do next.
You know, if you want to get out of here, I'm behind you all the way.
You're willing to take on such a risk? I can't imagine your order would be very happy about that.
I don't care. It's the right thing to do.
What should we do about Jadus? The message he sent.
Darth Jadus? I kinda thought he was a myth.
He's very much alive, and for some reason just as interested in Malgus as everyone else. He's offered assistance, but we're not sure what he's really after. If you're going to bypass the lockdown, you two should take this opportunity to investigate the coordinates Jadus sent. It isn't the most promising lead, but it's what we've got.
How do we get past the Republic's lockdown?
I will make sure everyone is thoroughly distracted. No one will so much as notice your absence. But just to make sure, after Theron's betrayal, we discovered an entire network of hidden passageways that he used to move about the base undetected. I will show you how to use them.
What about Null's holocron? We can't just leave it. Something like that shouldn't be in Rava's hands, or even the Chancellor's.
I need that holocron back. Now.
Don't worry. I'll figure out a way to get it before we head out.
Tau, you two don't have a lot of time. Let me come with you. You have no idea what you'll be walking into. You'll need backup.
You need to stay here. 2 people will draw less suspicion than 3. Not to mention the danger that could be waiting for us when we get to those coordinates.
I'll at least make sure no one does anything regrettable while you're gone.
We'd better get moving. I'm gonna scope out the base, see what security's like. Maybe we can stake out a clear path to your ship.
You know I'm not usually one to question your methods, but are you sure about this? You're clearly walking into some kind of trap. You can handle yourself. I've seen you do it enough times. But this feels off. You're just too important.
Touching. But I can't stay back because you're worried. There's too much at stake, including my own freedom, thanks to the Supreme Chancellor.
All right, you win.
Everyone's in position. Time to move.
You heard her. Be careful, all right?
I'm sending you the passcode sequence that Theron programmed to open a hidden passage. It should be in the console.
When did Theron put all of this in?
He was quite involved in building this place. I imagine he had plenty of contacts from his SIS days to facilitate it. There's a utility hatch. You'll need to open it to access the turbo lift shaft. Behind the bar, there's a ladder that will take you beneath the cantina.
Where's this ladder?
Push the dispenser aside. It will open the hatch that leads below.
I hope that didn't break anything.
I'll check later. We wouldn't want to ruin morale at a time like this.
I've never been down here before.
I don't know when you would have had the occasion to. It's cold storage for the cantina. Drop down that cargo lift and wait. T7 is working on the next step. Make sure you lock down the cargo lift. Wouldn't want anyone following you. Hold your position. T7 is taking control of a loader droid to bring you a uniform.
Attention! Auric-level security protocols are in effect. All departures now require approval from Republic High Command.
Thought I'd have to resort to sneaking around my own base like I have something to hide.
I take no pleasure in pointing out the obvious, but right now you do. Once your uniform is on, try to stay calm. We don't want you to draw too much attention to yourself.
This takes me back.
How greatly things have changed for you. All right, I've mapped out a way to get to your ship. What's your position? Do you copy? Sit tight. He's almost there.
Commander, we have a problem. They put guards on your ship.
Got any ideas?
Stay in your disguise and follow me. We'll get away in one of our shuttles. Hey, Gunny. Have you seen the Commander?
No sign of him, Master Jedi.
Keep an eye out. It's easy to slip through the cracks in a place like this. I'll handle this.
Master Jedi,
At ease, officer. Leadership has asked me to personally deliver a dispatch to Captain Kreider aboard the Redemption. I'll need to take a shuttle up. So, the shuttle?
Oh, of course. Proceed to LP3.
One step closer.
Not to mention...
Nice work, Tal.
Thanks. Only took a little sneaking around on my part. Nothing like what you had to do from the chatter I was hearing. We're in a Republic shuttle with proper flight clearance and valid security codes. They shouldn't look twice at us.
I don't like it. I'll charge up the guns.
While you're at it, why don't you just hail them and tell them you're trying to escape? Just relax. They have no reason to suspect anything. This is just business as usual.
I hope you're right.
Me too. See? No problem. Now let's get out of here. So, do you really think this Darth Jadis will give us a lead on Malgus?
From everything I've heard, we'd be fools to trust Jadis, so keep your guard up. We need to find out what Jadis knows about Malgus, the hidden chain, all of it.
Sith aren't exactly known for being truthful.
That's a risk we have to take.
Right. I don't know what we'll find out here, but I know we're doing the right thing. I think you made the right call asking me to bring the holocron. I just really don't trust the Chancellor right now, not with Rava so close. They act like what they're doing is all in the name of protecting the Republic, but they just make things worse.
It's all politics. We can't rely on their support. We need to do this ourselves.
I just wish it hadn't come to this. Here we go. What in the stars is that?
Whatever it is, it looks derelict.
These are the coordinates that Jadis sent.
Take us in.
Here goes nothing. Okay, this is really not what I was expecting.
Stay sharp.
Never look to a Sith for a warm welcome, I guess. think Jadis is even here? He'd be right at home mingling with the rats. Oh, there they are. What is this? A military inspection?
Looks like Jadis hasn't forgotten he's a Sith. They love to do things like this.
Welcome to the Enigma.
A fitting name, but I think your ship could use some work.
This ship is a wondrous artifact, but it does not belong to me. It is simply the key to many mysteries I wish to solve. I appreciate your accepting my invitation. I will admit, I did not know for certain if you would follow the trail. I am pleased you made the intelligent choice.
No games. I'm here because you claim to have information I need, so let's hear it.
I could tell you, but without my cooperation, what I know would do you little good. Our goals are aligned. It is only logical that we should collaborate with one another.
And what do you think my goals are?
To stop Heta Kol and break her hidden chain, to thwart Malgus's plans, to bring order to the galaxy. A sequence of events has been set in motion, and you have placed yourself at its core. The version of Darth Null's machine that you destroyed on the Hidden Chain's prison ship was merely a prototype. Heta Kol and her followers have nearly completed a full-scale version of Null's masterpiece. But Malgus intends to wrench it from her grasp, and Heta Kol cannot stop him. This must not come to pass. Malgus must not be allowed to use Null's machine.
Why should I believe anything you're telling me?
My eyes and ears are everywhere. I would not have revealed myself to you were we not at the turn of the tide. Malgus is no longer the warrior he was. He is a broken man, obsessed with his own legacy. He's been thwarted, defeated, and caged, maddened by the need for vengeance. All that's left for him is a grand gesture that will burn his name in the stars. So he believes.
You're only telling me this so I'll get Malgus out of your way. Then you'll have the power you want.
The true power, the only one I have need of, is bound to you. You hold Null's prize creation in your hand, the potential key to all of her masterworks. Each of her designs, including this ship, connected and controlled by the information in the holocron. But in order to use any of them to their maximum effect, the full power of the holocron must be unlocked. Null's machine cannot be mastered without doing so. This is something only you can achieve, here and now.
I've been across the galaxy and back to learn what I have about Darth Null. How do you know so much about the holocron?
As I said, I have need of its power. It would be careless of me to be uninformed of its inner workings or its whereabouts. Anything I did not know, I have learned from the Enigma. A shift in power is coming. You have been warned of it, witnessed it numerous times. Null's machine is only a part of it. Good intentions are not enough. The only way to preserve the galaxy is through structure, order, fear. You have the power, but I have the focus. Together, we can do what no one else can. You've come so far, made so many significant decisions to arrive at this crossroads, and now that you are here, I trust that you will make the correct decision once more.
We're outnumbered and on Jadis's turf. Be smart about this.
All right, Jadis. I'll go along with your plan. What happens next?
My disciples will escort the two of you to the lower levels of the ship. There you will find the means for you to unlock the holocron's full potential. We will speak again afterward.
Okay, we're here. Now what? Guess they're not gonna show us around.
Let's take a look around, see what we find.
So, I guess we'll need to figure out what to do next. Look at all this. What is the deal with this ship? I sense so much life in this place, but it feels wrong. All right. Looks like this might get us somewhere.
Pardons, but I cannot return until balance is restored.
Balance? What do you mean?
Perhaps a different type of containment program would work. If I simply ensure that the next design is more stringent... Blast it! They still do not concede.
Was she talking about us?
I think she was talking about them.
No! Mindless brutality is not the way to restore order! You are an impediment to my progress.
Maybe don't antagonize this thing?
I am Renaya, Master of the Jedi Order, Defender of Peace, Preserver of Balance, Patron of Knowledge.
Wasn't that who Darth Null was? Before the Emperor showed up and made her a Sith?
I am not a Sith. I am a research protocol created from Master Renaya's memories, designed for the study of Jedi philosophy and psychology. My current research task is restoring the ecosystem of this disharmonious place. It has proved quite challenging.
You can say that again.
In spite of my efforts to separate various species into compatible subbiomes, creatures that should be safe and content, if not thriving, are instead suffering. Plants overgrow their bounds and choke what is beyond. Bodies of water that were once full of egg clutches now spawn nothing. Prey and predator alike languish and decay. Instead of bringing protection and purpose to this ecosystem, my efforts to apply structure have only strengthened the chaos. Strength and dominance will only expand the parameters of this chaos. Neither are a viable solution. It's the containment fields. That must be it. If I increase the durability of the force field by at least 200%...
She looked like she recognized Null's holocron when you took it out. Maybe we can get her to help us if she's not so focused on the biome. Honestly, I don't blame her. I'd be trying to control everything in here too. This place seems beyond help. Everything either wants to kill us, poison us, or both.
do to endanger this environment? This goes against the stability I have worked to create, and yet progress is being made. Harmony, but what I created was stagnation. My analysis is complete. Please return to me. The biome's natural balance, its true balance, has been restored through your efforts. Inflexible concepts of order forced upon any society or system may harm more than they help. I have much to process. My analysis is complete. I will take these findings, along with my data from the previous biome, with me to the Enigma's mainframe. If you have need of further information, ask. Otherwise, you are free to begin the process to upload this protocol to the mainframe. I will return to the mainframe, where I will await protocol synchronization.
Can you take us there?
I cannot. I do not possess the necessary level of integration with the ship's framework. From here, I can only go to the Enigma's mainframe. Its primary function is to serve as a repository of all knowledge its creator possesses. However, its functionality is limited in its current state. That is all I am capable of expressing on this topic. My records contain data from the experiences of Master Renaya. By the very method of my creation, I am precluded from having any insight into the experiences of Darth Nul. Renaya often felt that her desire for personal freedom and her passion for empowering others marked her as an outcast among the Jedi. But as her confidence in her own beliefs grew, so did her followers. She welcomed this and vowed to share all of her knowledge with as many as she could, until she discovered the limits the Jedi were willing to enforce upon her generosity. My purpose is not to determine whether a task is achievable. My purpose is to determine ways to bring order and balance where there is none. The weak need protection, just as the strong need control and regulation. Unchecked, they grow beyond their means. They spread chaos.
She did everything right in there. It's not her fault this place is so vicious. If Jadis needs us to do something to the holocron, why not just tell us where to go?
Thank you for your generosity. May the Force be with you.
So, now what?
She mentioned another biome. Let's take a look.
At least I'm not surprised by the plants anymore. This seems more pleasant than the other place, but who knows with this ship. Keep your guard up. Okay, it looks like something is happening here.
Possible to make them more aggressive. Alterations to the diurnal cycle of the simulation have proven fruitless.
Another one of these things.
But this one looks like Darth Null.
Assimilation? No. I cannot leave yet. The work here is not done.
What work?
I will prove that the strong will ever dominate the weak.
Well, she's definitely a Sith.
If you wish to stay, you must prove you're strong enough to belong. You are strong. Very well. Perhaps you can be of use to me. I did not. They were simply doing what they've been programmed to do, prove their strength. Unfortunately for the droids, you were stronger. I'm afraid I cannot cooperate with any external directives until my current experiments have reached a satisfactory conclusion. I am a protocol, a fragment of Darth Null's experiences from when she was at the height of her Sith power. I was created to assist Darth Null in various research projects where an isolated Sith perspective would prove beneficial.
Then what are you doing here?
I am currently focused on resolving the flaws present in this biome.
Seems fine to me. Not sure about you, though.
I am operating at peak capacity. The biome is not. It is empirically flawed. This biome was originally inhabited by a diverse mix of beasts, both predator and prey. They existed together with little to no conflict among them, most puzzling. Large herds congregated near peaceful waters, and the predators would not strike. They would not dominate the weak, even if their own spawn went hungry. I have made numerous improvements to the environment in order to rectify these errors, but the response is the same. The predators still fail to eliminate their lessers. They have grown mangy and dim-witted, as likely to attack each other as their natural prey. They have damaged the biome's infrastructure for reasons that do not make sense. No matter my solution, no matter my strategy, the outcome is the same. The predators do not wield their strength, what they were born to do! Impossible. Returning something to its original state would mean that it has not evolved. Perhaps if I tried a stronger frequency, it may be that their auditory capabilities are not as keen as I had thought.
I bet if we sort out this protocol's mess, she'll head to the mainframe too. What do you think she's doing to make the predators more aggressive? These are what's making the animals aggressive. We have to take them out.
What are you doing? Cease your interference!
These animals all look messed up. Typical Sith.
I don't understand.
That was too close. I'm not sure this is the strangest mission I've been on, but it's up there.
Fascinating. I must report my findings. an unexpected conclusion. Aggression, when not properly focused, can lead to weakness rather than strength. Specific circumstances, including the symbiotic relationship of environmental factors, must be taken into account. Curious? It appears that while I was occupied with my experiments, someone attempted to access the Enigma's files. Numerous times.
Who? Jadis?
That name is not found in any of the records I can access. I must return to the Enigma's mainframe with my findings and ensure that nothing has been tampered with. If there is any other information I can impart, say so now. Otherwise, you may begin the process to upload this protocol to the mainframe. Its primary function is to serve as a repository of all Darth Nul's knowledge. However, its functionality is limited in its current state. At the moment, I am incapable of expressing more than this. Darth Nul had a relentless drive to understand the great mysteries of life and the Force, and to share her findings with the galaxy. She knew that there are many different paths to power, each with its own advantages. Intellect and cunning were hers.
Is that how she survived being forced to become a Sith?
The Sith embraced, even encouraged her brilliant mind and the things she created. But her greater intellectual freedom came at a cost. Harmony is death. Without conflict, there is no growth, no advancement. The strong prey on the weak, and the strong become stronger, but so do the weak. They are forced to adapt and improve, or risk annihilation. They are forced to pursue their fullest potential, as all life should.
Hopefully 2 is all it takes.
Your assistance has been most useful. May the Force serve you well.
Same thing the other one did.
And whatever that was did something. Come on. Let's see what else it's gonna take to unlock this holocron for Jadis.
It's time to finish this.
Balance will not come from chaos! Strength will not come from peace!
They're gonna tear this ship apart.
Look! On the console!
Stay close. What's wrong?
Blast! Looks like whatever the holocron is doing, it'll take some time. How long do you think we can hold out here?
As long as it takes.
I must cleanse the rot!
Enemy! Here we go! Why is this so slow?
Your chaos ends here!
Looks like we're halfway there. Just need to hold out a little longer. That was too close. Enemy!
The strong succeed! The weak must fall!
Almost there!
Your chaos ends here! I'm not strong enough. There is no balance without conflict. Data merge complete. Hello, I am Darth Null's personality matrix, ready to assist in your research efforts.
What was all that? What happened to the other protocol, the Jedi?
It is here, along with its Sith counterpart. Put simply, I am Null. Her memories, her experiences, her knowledge, from all stages of her life, now contained within this holocron. Null believed that by fragmenting the contradictory parts of her being, she could better understand the nature of the galaxy, of the Force, and of herself. And now the inquiry is finally complete. It will take some time to process the collected data. Unfortunately, it appears the prolonged absence of Darth Null herself has created many unforeseen conditions on this ship.
No kidding.
Jadis mentioned unlocking the holocron's full power. What does that mean?
Darth Jadis. I'm unfamiliar with that name. I would be unable to compile probable interpretations of his words with any certainty. However, I may provide a suitable estimation. The holocron's personality matrix is active. With its completion, it is possible to command any of Darth Null's creations as you see fit.
Including Darth Null's machine?
While I am now a complete repository of Null's knowledge, I cannot control Null's creations myself. But with her knowledge, I can assist the user in operating the machine to its complete capabilities. Darth Null designed the machine with a singular intention: to alert billions of sentients to their connection with the Force, whether it had been forgotten or simply never known at all. The holocron enables the machine's operation, but my functionality enhances it. With my assistance, the user can direct a message to all those in the known galaxy with a connection to the Force. Those who receive the message would have the opportunity to explore their relationship with the Force, free to develop it as they wished, empowered to discover their own strength without the false dogmas that have plagued 1,000 generations.
And what would happen if I used this machine?
The machine's primary directive will always execute: inform sentients of their Force sensitivity. The nature in which this information is delivered, however, is entirely up to the user. Reaching as many inhabitants of the galaxy as possible requires strategic positioning of the machine. Darth Null built her machine on Elom. Perplexing. My data logs indicate that the holocron was disconnected from the machine, sometime within the last of Elom's solar cycles.
Darth Malgus destroyed that machine, along with Null's temple.
If operating the machine located on Elom is impossible, a planet in close proximity will do. Based on my current knowledge of the galaxy, Kashyyyk is an ideal substitute, with a high probability of success.
You have played your part well. A rare commodity. Kashyyyk is where the Hidden Chain have come so very close to completing Null's machine. I am pleased to hear my efforts have not been wasted. With the final component complete, your role in this endeavor has come to an end. You will relinquish the holocron to me.
What are you talking about? I thought we had a deal.
So we did. And you had the potential to be a worthy addition to my followers. But it is only my vision that Null's machine will carry forward. You will give the holocron to me. All the power and skill at your disposal, and you still fail to recognize the real threat.
You're making an enormous mistake, Tal.
I have to do this. Jadis has Sahar. He said he would keep her safe.
Think about what you're doing. He can't be trusted.
I did everything you wanted. Do what you promised and let Sahar go.
My exact words were that you would be reunited. And so you shall.
No!
After so many impossible victories, how do you find defeat?
This isn't over!
I'm afraid it is.
Your fault Jadis got his hands on Sahar. Your fault I turned my back on the Jedi.
No. What is this? Jadis?
This was inevitable. Every path, every crossroads. You chose this. You chose your own destruction.
You left me on that ship. You left me to die.
Jadis!
I welcome your finding me on Kashyyyk. You and your allies will witness my ultimate triumph. You cannot stop it.
Republic falls, it will be because you failed to stop it.
You were never a true leader. We deserve better.
This isn't real. This isn't real.
Do you copy? Come on, answer me.
I've got you!
I don't believe it. I can't believe it. How could Tao do this? I knew that she still blames herself for what happened to her friends on Elam. That's just how she is, but I never imagined she'd go this far to get Sahar back. I don't know how she got so good at hiding what she was up to. She's never been one for secrets. Then again, with all the tension between you and the Republic, maybe she saw this as her chance to do something drastic.
Don't blame me for what Tao did.
I'm not. I'm pointing out that it's not just you who hasn't been happy with the way things are going.
Arn, there's a problem. Oh, good, he's found you. You did well to trust your feelings, Master Jedi. Your absence from Edessa was discovered. I don't know how, but the Supreme Chancellor and Admiral Rava are very unhappy about it.
There's no time to worry about them. We need to round up everyone we've got and get ready for a fight. Contact Jakaya. We'll need the Mandalorians too.
Where are we headed?
Karshian.
Understood. See you soon.
Karshian. What will you say to the Supreme Chancellor about all this? I don't want everyone to think Tao is a lost cause, because she isn't.
I don't care what her reasoning was. She has to face the consequences.
I'm not saying that she shouldn't. Just don't be too hard on her.
She's the reason Jadis is on his way to Karshian with the holocron. Can you blame me if I'm not feeling very merciful?
All I'm saying is that Tao has managed to do a lot of good considering all that she's been through. One mistake shouldn't cost her everything. Heading back.
You assured me that she was not necessary for the new machine to work. So tell me, why is it not working?
Field Marshal! I've captured the traitor. What are you... Ah!
No! Ah! I only see one traitor in chains. My most trusted Hibir, how you have fallen. You dare come to me still on your feet after you so spectacularly failed in your duty. So much was taken from me because of your inadequacy. Why would you think I would want to see your face again?
I have served you. Served your cause without question. No one has been as loyal to you as I have.
I don't need loyalty. I need victory! Parjai, anything less is meaningless! I thought you understood that, Rik'an, but it seems that I was mistaken. Your sister has warped your sense of priority, and you, weak-willed and soft, failed to resist it. Despite your failings, Null's machine, the one that will bring us victory, is nearly complete. Once I have the dead Sith's holocron back, you will have your only chance to prove that you are worth your place in the hidden chain. The place I have given you.
Field Marshal, are you prepared to accept my offer?
It's time to end this.